Hello there, it's John from the team at Mote. In this video, I'm delighted to be taking you through 5 activities in which you and your learners can leverage the power of audio to great effect at the end of an academic semester. The first example is an audio report card. You'll notice this is in a Google Doc and I've got my school's header at the top of the page. Of course, you can replace Mote High School with your own school. You'll see that what I have below is the opportunity for different staff from different subjects to leave their feedback for the students. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave some feedback on behalf of Mr. Brent. I'm going to leave that feedback in the form of a hypermote. In case you're unfamiliar with hypermotes, what they do is effectively allow anyone that's a user of Mote to embed audio into the body of a Google Doc. I'll show you how it works. Tapping on the hypermote button, all I need to do now is to tap on the Mote icon and start to record. When you're finished with your note, just tap on the check mark again. And now what I'm going to be allowed to do is to click on Insert. You'll notice that I now have what appears to be a hyperlink on the text that I had highlighted. It's not just a hyperlink though, as I said, this is a hypermote. And when I or anyone else with Mote clicks on it, it's going to open up this audio card below that allows anyone to listen to the audio from within the body of the Google Doc. Okay, moving on to example number 2, this is going to be utilizing Google Forms as an end of semester reflection tool. Now this could be used in any number of ways. The way that I have decided to set this up and the way that a template works is to allow myself as a teacher to create the form and then share it with my students for them to leave me feedback. What I am able to do, of course, as a creator of a form is to add my voice. So for example, in this title box at the top, I can tap on the Mote button and start to record. Hi everyone, I would love to hear how you have found the course so that I can learn and improve for next year. Thank you. Once I've recorded my own audio, it's ready to share with the students. You'll notice that I've also got pre-populated questions below. From a student perspective, this is how it looks. So the students can jump into the form. They can first of all listen to that audio note that you heard me record just then. They can even read the transcription. And this is when they can jump in and complete the form as normal. Now you will note that any response that allows for a text answer will also have the Mote button here. In this case, for a name, you would just expect someone to respond with text. So I'm just going to put my name in for John, and then I'm very quickly going to jump down, choose my grade level, and I'm going to choose my subject. Then what I can do as a student is tap on the Mote button to record my answer for the teachers. And I can continue to proceed through my form until I finally get to pressing submit. And then what's great as a teacher is I can either listen to all of my students from the sheet, or a new feature that we've just introduced allows you to listen to that feedback from the Responses tab within your Google form itself. Moving on to activity number 3, we are looking at end of year certificates or end of semester. In this case, they are going to be super powered with audio. This beautiful template was taken from Slides Mania, so do go and check out Slides Mania and Paola's amazing work. And you'll see that I have already customized this, but if you click on the link, you'll have a nice fresh Google slide ready to go. All I need to do now, you'll see that I've filled this in, is I'm going to actually cover the placeholder with a voice note. Now this is going to be a digital certificate. Being in Google Slides or with Mote installed, you'll notice I've got this Mote button just above my slide deck. When I tap on that, I get the recorder open. I'm just going to move it over here to remind me of the key information. Tap on the Mote button and start to record. And in just a second, I'm going to be able to take that audio file and insert it. And just so we can see there, it's automatically being put into a single folder within my Google Drive where all of these audio notes will live. Once it's on my slide deck, I can resize the speaker, and I'm going to do as the instructions said. I'm going to make it just big enough to cover that circle. And what's great about this is anyone that has access to this Google slide, they don't have Mote installed, they can just tap on this speaker and they will be able to hear the audio being played back for them. So a really nice win for accessibility too. Sticking within Google Slides, we're going to think about audio affirmations. This template came from Canva, so if you're not familiar with Canva, just head over and you can check out some of their great resources. And you'll see that what I've set up here is the opportunity to add a QR code. So unlike the audio certificates and the previous example that were going to be shared digitally, these ones are designed to be printed out and then shared. So for example, the sort of thing that might go home to parents who would consider putting it onto their fridge or something similar. I've put here, replace me with a Mote QR code. So how can I create those? Well, it's actually really easy to do. I'm going to go up here to the Mote button in my extension toolbar, tap on it once, and then again where it says record a Mote. Well done on your fantastic work this past couple of weeks. Really impressed not only with your achievements, but also how you've helped your classmates. Well done. When you've finished, you just tap on the check mark and then go to the share button. Quick tap on QR code, and then I can save the image. And once it's saved, as you'll see, I'm using the Chrome browser. I can just drag this onto my slide deck and put it wherever I would like. I'm just going to resize it just to match that one there. And now I've got a QR code that anyone can scan, and they'll be taken to the landing page to listen, which is a really nice accompaniment, a way to interact with this praise postcard or audio affirmation. And then the final example is actually looking to set things up for next semester or next year, depending on the time of year it is for you and your school. I know that depends hemisphere to hemisphere. So here we have a Google site. Now this is a traditional Google site with a header at the top, and maybe you've got your teacher face as a way to introduce yourself, not only to the students, but to the parents of those students that will be joining you next year. What about if I wanted to change this and add a little bit of audio? No problem. I'm just going to move the text over here to the side, and I'm going to start to record a voice note. So much like with the QR codes, I'm going to use the Notepad. This time I'm just going to jump up here and quickly record my voice note. And when you're finished, just like before, you're going to tap on the check mark. Now you may have seen that that was actually captured to my clipboard, but I would like just to show you how I could get the link if I missed that. So I can tap on the arrow coming out of the box, then just go to copy link. I no longer, by the way, need to click on embed. I can just go to copy link, and then however you would like, you can choose to embed. And I'm going to tap my URL in there just by pasting it. And once that's finished, this is ready just to be dropped in. I'm just going to resize it so it fits nice and neatly. And there we go. And you'll see that when I actually view this site in preview mode, I have the original picture, the original text, and I also have a nice audio file that anyone can listen to just by tapping on that play button in the middle. I really hope that you enjoy these 5 resources, and I'd love to hear if you have any ideas about how you and your learners can utilize voice at the end of a semester. Thanks very much, and until next time, keep on moting.